Denji, Denji, Denji. As a male, Denji is such a relatable anime protagonist. To some, his motivations and his drive and his goals might seem stupid, shallow, and it might seem as if he's not taking it serious. But to him, it is very serious, and he uses it to get things done. As we all know, Denji's drive and motivation is to touch some boobs. And then it's, to get a kiss, to cop a feel, to watch him bounce. He takes it very serious, and he uses it as drive and motivation to ultimately kick ass, get shit done, and in his case, kill these devils. The comparison I'm drawing, the example I'm using is NoFap. I believe if Denji was out here spilling his seed left and right and just, watching things and masturbating, he wouldn't have that drive and the ambition and the motivation that he does have. Because as you may know, doing that gives you the biggest release of dopamine. It is such a dopamine surge, and what you actually have to do to obtain that dopamine surge is barely anything. You barely have to lift a finger unless it's like, going to grab more lotion. But you don't even have to leave your house. You don't even have to get up off the couch. You can get such a huge rush of dopamine for literally the bare minimum. And so what is that doing exactly? That is hijacking your dopamine system. It's like, why would I go out to social events? Why would I go approach women? Why would I go out of my way, out of my comfort zone to do anything? Because I'm getting such a huge dopamine rush from doing this. And it might not seem like that big of a deal, but I like to believe pretty much everything, a lot of things that we do is to attract a high value partner. By hijacking your dopamine system and not using it properly, you are telling yourself, your brain and your body that, this is okay and this is how we're doing it. So rather than using it like Denji does to fuel himself, to get things done, using it as the main source of drive to obtain his goals, to get that victory, get that win, that is the proper way of using it. Rather than telling yourself and making that habit of, this is what I'm gonna do, because it might not be that big of a deal to you. You might not see how it's affecting you, but I promise you it is. Like I said, you are not using it to obtain bigger goals, to achieve the best life possible. And as you can see in the comparison I'm making with Denji, it is such a great motivation and such a great driving force. And so by releasing that driving force all the time, by doing the bare minimum, what are you teaching yourself? What are you telling your brain? So rather than doing that, the next time you go to log on into one of these websites, you go to grab the lotion, think about Denji and think about what a badass he is, and how instead of going for quick fixes and quick releases, having delayed gratification and using it to actually help you level up at whatever aspect of life it may be, using it as fuel, using it as a driving force. And it might not be easy. No one said it was going to be easy, especially if you've been doing it your whole life, but it is possible. And I just think using Denji for all my anime weebs out there is just the perfect comparison. Because I truly believe if he was out here busting loads, he wouldn't be doing what he's doing, because he's getting that rush, that gratification right then, right there. Why would he have to go set a goal to feel on someone's breast and stuff like that? He wouldn't, because he's hijacking his system. But by not giving into those urges, he uses it to obtain and go beyond his limits and just be ultimate badass and kick ass. And you know what? I want the same for us. I hope you guys got something out of this video, or at the least found it amusing. Maybe you see the comparison I'm making, maybe you don't. But regardless, I hope you guys get something out of this. Stay blessed, don't stress, get out there and attack the day. Much love, guys. I'm out.